Hey, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Thomas, and this is the 540 Show. Hey, how y'all doing? This your boy Thomas sitting here with my guy Ryan.
Y'all should know the name by now, but we are here on this Wednesday afternoon, and it is cold as hell outside. I mean,
Yeah, we can say that.
I mean, like, hell probably isn't too cold.
Yeah,
So
no,
I think I
wouldn't
should
think
probably
so.
go, it's cold
It's
out.
cold as ice. Cold as ice. Cold as Arctic. Well, this is the
Cold
540
as a witch's soul.
There you go. Thought you were going somewhere else with that. Well, this is the 25th episode of the 540 Show. You already know
You
what
sure
time
it's
it
not
is.
the 26th?
I'm pretty sure it's the 25th.
Okay. I was just checking with
Pretty
you.
sure. Hashtag
just-
fake news.
Yeah, see, that's what I was going for right there. That's
right.
good.
Nah, man, but this is where we at, man. We sitting here super silly on a Wednesday. We're super cold Wednesday. You know the drill, Ryan, man. How was your week?
Everything's been good. Really crazy weather out there. It's snowed, or we were supposed to get a crazy amount of snow.
Really?
Didn't get any snow.
Yeah, didn't get anything.
A lot of rain and sleet made for a really messy Tuesday morning.
I'll tell you what, and I really was excited for the snow. My prediction was that we were going to get at least 3 to 6 inches. I was hoping the city was shut down for a couple of days, but that didn't happen. We got less than a quarter inch of snow. I hope everybody was safe. I know there was a lot of accidents as soon as the snow starts. That's a Fredericksburg bit. You know that? As soon as it starts snowing, everybody wants to get in accidents. I saw
Yeah.
about 4 or 5 fender benders.
Yeah, they were everywhere. The ice was on the road. Terrible ice Tuesday morning. For the early in the morning, it got better later in the day, but right early in the morning, there was a lot of ice on the road. Saw a lot of accidents myself, people sliding off the road. So
Yep.
hope everybody was safe and traveled safe. But I think the media just was kind of weird because they were pushing the snowstorm really hard, like it was going to be really bad, especially up north. And then they knew the night before that it was dissipating and it wasn't going to be that bad, but they still didn't really let the general public know that.
That it was going to ease
Yeah,
up.
so a lot of people didn't go to work.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's fine. Kids get off a day of school. Parents got to stay home, hang out. It's sometimes fun, though, when you do get that snow breaking. It actually does snow. You get all your friends together. Everybody throws on the snow gear. And, you head outside, have a pretty good day. But didn't quite get that.
No
Didn't quite get
sledding
that.
involved.
Nope. No, you couldn't sled. I mean, it could have rained and grabbed a sled. You'd probably done better off than the past snow day that we just got.
That's for
So.
damn sure.
That is right. So, super cool stuff coming up, man. April 8th, Danny Benedetto. That's right. Manometer are on high today. April 8th, Danny Benedetto's fight up in Maryland. We have got tickets. We got tickets. Hit us up at facebook.com/540 Show or get at me on Twitter at the 540 Show, man. That's you already know where it's at. I'm going to put it all over the camera and everywhere on the screen for you so there's no confusion.
Confusion, confliction. But I just want to know why. I'm really perplexed by this.
Perplexed? What is
I
it?
really think the meteorologists, the weather people,
Uh-huh.
they get it's like their Super Bowl every time there's going to be a snow event. Have you noticed that? They do all the bits. They get out. They cover the sidewalk. They're looking, look at the ice on this sidewalk. Be careful walking to the bus stop. They love it. They love it.
Ice it up. Ice it up.
So I think
salt
they
it up.
really overhype it, and
Yeah.
it really scares people out of going to work. Some people, I heard a theory today on a podcast I listened to. I thought it was pretty funny. This guy says he thinks that the local grocery stores and the news stations are in together because when they hype the storm up like that, it clears out their shelves.
Yep.
So I think that's plausible.
I mean, yeah, that's not too far from off. I mean, I made my way into the grocery store because you never know. You need a 6-pack. You need a loaf of bread. Need some milk.
A 6-pack.
Hey, you never know.
Can't get snowed in without a sixer.
That's right. I mean, just a little something. You sit back. If you got a fireplace, turn that on. If you guys want to know how a fireplace works,
Don't ask Thomas.
Reference episode 1 of the 540 Show, and I'll give you a full description on how that works. So make sure you go and check that out.
Moving forward, what did you think of? I'm trying to think of how to word this. This is a really tough thing for me to word. What did you think about the movie King Kong? Did you hear about this?
No, I haven't
They're
heard.
doing a new King Kong movie.
Well, I know. I've seen the previews. Like, it's
Yeah.
been all over TV. I've seen the previews. Does the movie come out already?
No, I don't know when it came out or if it's coming out or whatever.
Yeah.
I want to know if you're interested. Did you ever get into King Kong?
I never really was into King Kong as
Because
a kid.
I know nothing about it and I'm kind of interested.
Well,
now,
I
'cause
took-
I've seen the trailer.
Well, they did a King Kong movie probably when I was in middle school, and it stuck more along the classic storyline where he was in the city, and at the end of the movie, he's hanging off the top of the building, swatting at helicopters and everything else. But this King Kong movie seems like it's gonna to me they're doing the same thing they're doing with Power Rangers. They're just embellishing the crap out of it, like I didn't know that King Kong was fighting monsters his size. I was pretty sure he was the only thing that size, but maybe I was misinformed. I mean, I'd like to see the movie.
I know nothing about King Kong. I've seen all these commercials coming out and
It looks intense, I'll tell you that. It looks intense.
I was about to feel really dumb is what I was looking for. That's why I didn't want to word it because
What?
you know a lot about the superhero Marvel kind of stuff. I know nothing about it. So I was sitting there thinking this man's gonna look at me like I'm crazy when I tell him I don't know anything about King Kong. But I'm glad we were on the same page there.
Yeah.
What the daylight savings time or spring forward is what we just had.
Yep.
Did that affect you at all?
It didn't. And you know why? I was out in Richmond at Shamrock when the time switched, so I was so...
What were you doing out there in
I was
Shamrock?
having a great time,
Yeah.
right? And so in my great timeness, I wasn't necessarily paying attention to the clock. So
Okay.
I woke up at my normal time the next day, and surprisingly enough, like every single day, I've woken up at the same time
Yeah.
as I did before.
It's it's weird today for me because we're doing the show. It's usually dark when we're doing the show, and it's still light outside today.
that's definitely changed. I mean, the day's going by super fast to me. So,
Yeah, it's flying by.
other than
Spring, it's just spring forward, and the weather the weather went backwards.
Yeah, that's right, man. So, well, hey, man, we got a jam-packed show for you folks today. We're going to get into a whole bunch of cool stuff. We have an interview with Virginia artist Nura Ness. He's going to be joining us in the local flavor segment, so you guys will be able to get to hear from him, learn a little bit about him. We've got some cool movies, man. A new director debut, just made a record-breaking $100 million plus on his first movie,
And he was the first to do it.
Absolutely.
So we'll tell you all about him, and we'll also get into more about something that we could be doing in the future as far as hosting an event at a place. We'll let you guys know more about that when we come right back.